Welcome back to GearCheckGames. This is part 11 of our Pikmin 1 playthrough, and we have 2 more parts to pick up in the distant spring, and then we're off to the landing zone, so let's get to it, my boys.
Oh boy.
Landing zone.
This one's like twice as long. I take it we're doing both.
Yeah, since there's only 2 parts in this, I don't play the whole day,
Yeah.
so...
No, just sit on the pause screen for a good, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the music, alright?
Yeah. Hey, that is one of my favorite tracks from Pikmin 1. It comes back in Pikmin 2 as well, I believe.
Well, they remix it to be more kind of adventurous, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't they... I forget. Isn't the map screen music in this one the title theme for Pikmin 2?
I want to say so, yeah. Pikmin 2, I really appreciate Pikmin 2 for giving us a lot of the silliness in the tracks that you get in Pikmin 3.
Yeah.
Because they do more remixes in that one as well. And I appreciate that.
Yeah. Pikmin 1's just got, the really, atypical title theme, where it's just, I don't know, just kind of primal sounds. Just I don't know how to replicate it with just my voice.
Dan, we should form our own a cappella group, you and me.
I'd buy your albums. Oh man.
Yeah, we only need 2 parts, and one of them was already halfway to the ship.
Yeah, it really was. Well, that was the last thing I did last time, was get the bolt down from the ledge.
Yeah.
That's one thing I like about Pikmin 1 and 3 that they don't do in 2, is if you get a part or a piece down, it stays where you left it. But in Pikmin 2, if you...
Doesn't it, stay where you left it in the overworld, at least?
Some of them, yes, but not all of them.
Not all of them.
Because I was playing Pikmin 2 a few weeks ago on stream, and I got down Peach's crown, but I couldn't get it home. In the snow zone.
Huh.
And it went back to the top of that snowman, and I could not get it. It wasn't in the same place.
Well, maybe it's like a Toy Story situation where when Olimar isn't looking, the snowman comes to life and takes the crown back.
Instead of toys, it's snowmen that are sentient in that world.
Snow Story, aka Frozen.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh man, so that reminds me. One of my favorite parts of Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm not gonna give you any spoilers, because it's not really a story spoiler for the main cast. You get to play. The person you get on your team for part of the Frozen world is the Big O Snowman.
Really?
The chunky one.
Huh.
It's kind of an odd choice, but
yeah,
interesting.
It was cool.
You know, he was in the movie for all of 5 seconds.
Yeah. They kind of
I guess they were just all right, what characters do we have that can actually hold their own in a fight? Snow Golem, I guess.
I don't know. Isn't there a scene when they're getting chased by the wolves? Doesn't Anna fight off a bunch of wolves with a guitar or something?
Does she?
Or something like
since it came out.
Some kind of large blunt object.
She fought him off with a blunt, man.
She just has a log. Come at me, wolves!
I'm sorry. I haven't seen Frozen for 5 years.
Has it really been that long?
It's been longer since it came out.
When I was an undergrad.
Yeah.
It was probably freshman or sophomore year for me.
That's weird. Same thing goes with Princess and the Frog. That movie feels like it came out yesterday.
Yeah, I was still
At
in
least for me.
What year was that?
Freshman year.
I feel like I was still in middle school when that came out. But that can't be true.
Oh, Princess and the Frog. I was it has not been that long since Frozen.
It was early 2000s. It was before 2010, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It had
I
to
never
be.
actually saw Princess and the Frog.
I still haven't seen it. I've heard it's good though.
Oh yeah.
Look at us wishing that Disney would do more 2D animation, and then we don't go and see the one 2D animated movie they do.
Yeah, Dan, what do you mean you didn't go to Winnie the Pooh 2011?
Is that the Heffalump movie?
No, this was like the actual like Disney Animation Studios. It was the last 2D animated production they did.
Now they
With
just
all
do
the
stuff
dogs.
with Mary
yeah,
Poppins.
now I remember that. I think
So-
I saw scenes of it on the internet, but I never pieced it together that it was actually like a movie in theaters.
Apparently they released it the
I guess
same.
because I was so like far gone, like Disney doesn't do 2D movies anymore. There's no way this is recent.
This is complete hearsay, but apparently they released that Winnie the Pooh movie the same exact weekend as one of the Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows movies.
Ooh. Yeah, you're gonna lose that fight.
Basically, like financial suicide at that point.
So I don't know what happened here. Oh yeah, now they pop up.
Wha- I'm sorry, what?
Yeah,
I was like, what's he doing? Like, they're not here, so they're obviously like over in the stump or whatever. And then it's just like, they're here, I guess.
yeah. That I've never seen that before this playthrough.
I haven't either.
Just like trolling me, like, oh, we're here, but we won't appear until you step directly on us.
I'm not entirely sure what I just witnessed, to tell the truth.
Yeah. Hey man, this game's got a few funny glitches.
So if you plant these Pikmin and just don't pluck them out, do they just live as regular plants for the rest of their lives? No, wrong option.
Oh no!
Wrong option.
Yeah.
Oh, you hit B instead of A, so I got scared for a second that you actually selected yes.
So there's a reason behind that. I bought a new GameCube controller, like a aftermarket controller. It's like the same make.
Oh,
And it
I know
looks-
what you're getting at.
Yeah. Like it looks the same as the other GameCube controllers, but it's like new guts, I'm assuming. So
Yeah.
I wonder if they just cranked the sensitivity up on it, like all the way. Because it's like, oh, this needs to be as sensitive as possible. I'm like, no, it was 2001. You don't have to do that.
Wait, not like
Yeah.
the Smash Bros. Controllers?
No, it's not one of those.
Third
It's
party?
just like a I think so. It's like a third, because like it looks and behaves just like a normal GameCube controller. Like I'm looking at it right now.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, the only difference is it doesn't have the Nintendo logo on the front of it, like impressed into it. So I'm assuming that they just bought the molds and like rights to the guts to make these, because it looks just like a normal GameCube controller.
Man, I got burned by a third-party GameCube controller. Never again.
Was it Mad Cats?
No, it was kind of like what you're describing, where like in the case it just looks like a normal GameCube controller, but once you actually get it in your hands and you feel how the buttons feel and the sticks feel, it just feels so crappy by comparison.
Yeah.
And I couldn't play games with that thing. Like I went back to the GameCube controller I was using before that had like the rubber eroded off of the analog stick.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, at least it works.
Mm.
It might lacerate my thumb, but at least I can still play games with it.
You just gotta play with gloves.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I have a GameCube controller like that, where the rubber nub on the control stick is just completely gone, and for some reason the sharp plastic around the rim is like all turned upward,
Ugh.
so it's just like it'll just cut a hole in your thumb.
Yeah. That seems to happen really easily with GameCube controllers, too.
Oh god. Flint Beetle, please.
Let's
Oh,
not get
God.
distracted, boys.
We have a mission. He does not disappear for a while either. Like he bothers
you
me
gotta
for a
just, like,
solid
straight
while.
up kill him.
Oh, I'm so nostalgic. We're finally back here.
I know. That's what I like about this playthrough. It's like, hey, you gotta come full circle.
Well, yeah, I like that you saved this for basically last. I think I
Yeah.
came back here more or less halfway through my own playthrough, just because I was having trouble in Distant Spring and Forest.
we got the Gulix.
Here's everybody's favorite goo monster.
What? Fans, well, it's a bit more obvious of a resemblance in Pikmin 3 that the Gulix comes back, but like as the gold monster.
Yeah. That thing is still frightening.
Fans also speculate that the Gulix is the same as the water wraith in 2.
Oh, yeah.
And there's also speculation, which is a little bit more out there, I think. I'm not sure if there's, like, how much in-game evidence there is to corroborate this. But because of... I think there might have been something in Pikmin 3 where, like, Olimar said there's, like, a logbook, captain's log or something, that said that the gold monster could, like, telekinetically control things or something.
Yeah.
And since there's the relation with the Gulix here, fans have speculated that the Gulix controlled the meteor to hit Olimar's ship and make him crash on the planet.
Well, then we've got to exact vengeance.
Yeah.
Rosalina's off the hook, it sounds like.
Yeah, for now.
Made the meteor hit Olimar's ship so that he could crash on the planet, and then it just, like, sometimes shows up. Like,
That-
you know, you might get through a whole 100% playthrough and never see this thing.
Yeah.
Is this?
Well, yeah,
how,
we should...
Is this how you're supposed to take down this guy? It looks like he's taken a long time.
I'm assuming that's how you take him down. Oh yeah, frame rate tank. I don't know what
Oh
happened.
god,
Uh-oh.
he's sabotaging you once again.
It's like Eternal Darkness. You try to boot up your save file and it's gone. Or he blue screens the game.
We should tell him the other monster that you can fight here.
Oh yeah, the Mamuta,
Yeah.
which I think is like related to the Smoky Prog.
Yeah.
That
In the credits, doesn't he speculate that the Smoky Prog is like the larval form of a Mamuta?
yeah, because like, oh wow, the blues killed the Gulix just in time to save that yellow that fell flat on his face.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Never mind, I just heard a Pikmin die.
Oh.
What was that?
Whoops. Goodbye, my friends.
But yeah, so like the Mamuta, which we probably won't be seeing in this playthrough, is like this. It's basically just like a walking brick with just like weird lopsided features that it doesn't. Both of these creatures are like weird in that they don't really like. You kind of have to be. I don't think the Mamuta can kill any Pikmin, and the Gulix, as long as you're using blues, it's not going to kill anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, just seems like a war of attrition with the blue. If you've got the blues.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Mamuta just like slaps your Pikmin into the ground to plant them, and I guess that I think in the end credits, Olimar says that the Mamuta like seems to like flowers, or it likes planting flowers or something.
Yeah.
Is the Mamuta the
And-
thing that looks like a big burlap sack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, didn't they make that guy like a regular enemy in 2?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's very prevalent in 2. There's quite a few dungeons in 2 that you fight him in.
Now I remember.
Okay.
He's usually in the recharge floors because he doesn't really pose a threat.
Yeah.
So the microwave. So we just
Yeah. This
Instant space noodles.
this part brought to you by Ramen Noodles.
Ramun.
What's the ramen brand from Snake Eater?
I don't remember.
Okay, I know they have the calorie mates.
Yeah, they've got Calorie Mates and they've got Regain, which is actually like a real world product placement
Really?
thing.
Oh,
Like when MGS4 was out, there was actually like an official Regain commercial starring Old Snake.
that's hilarious.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
would it be hilarious if in like the period piece 1960s thriller Metal Gear Solid 3, if they just had like blatant modern day product placement?
Hey, it
God,
wouldn't be
this
much
mission
different
sure
than
is tiring. Better bust out my Gatorade.
it'd be like Pikmin 2, sponsored you by Duracell.
Except they don't even try to make it make sense.
Yeah. So I think after I get the part, I think I just go around fighting all the
Clams.
the clams and then collecting all the treasures. Because this day, like besides fighting the Gulix and getting the part, you can just use the rest of the day to just build your Pikmin reserves for the final boss.
They knew what they were doing with this area.
Yeah, this really
Yeah.
is a good like transition area to the final area.
Yeah.
God, these enemies
Yeah.
make me so stressed.
Ah,
Yeah, I've already lost like, what, 40 dudes to these guys already? Something like that.
I seem to have really terrible... New Pikmin-related discovery.
he's made yet another Pikmin discovery for the third time.
Yeah, God. That is silly. I don't know why he says this like multiple times.
Does it do it the first, like, for the first time you, like, boot up the game every time? Or, I mean, like, the first time it happens since you, like, boot up the game again?
Or
Yeah.
Trey, is this because
it,
you
like, every
spliced...
day?
Is this because you spliced footage from different runs together?
Fun fact, I no longer have to do the spliced run. I fixed the ending.
Oh.
It's
cool.
all one consecutive
Wait,
ending.
there was a spliced run?
Yeah. Originally, when I was doing this playthrough, I didn't like how I played the middle of the game, but I did like the beginning and the end, because like the beginning and the end are essentially the same no matter how you play them.
Huh.
But I decided that playthrough was shit, so I replayed the entire game, except for day 1 and day, 12 or 13. There used to be more episodes. But we had to end on an even number, so it could end at the same time Wind Waker, Little Inside Baseball.
Yeah. Because that's how you should structure your Let's Plays, kids.
Exactly.
Around things that won't matter for...
over there.
Wait, what? Oh god, what's
No
going...
one's carrying the
God.
shit part.
Uh-oh.
They got stuck on the pellet posies.
This run is a crapshoot.
Where are they
Look at
trying
this
to
shit.
go? Oh. Oh, okay, I see.
Hey, boss! We've run into an obstacle. What do we do? Also, they're from Boston.
I mean, that was my headcanon already.
Bostonian Pikmin.
Mm-hmm. Boston.
BOSSmin.
Boss.
Oh.
I wonder why it's taken me so long to help them. What am I doing?
Past Trey still hasn't noticed. I know.
Yeah.
We need more Pikmin.
Yeah, breed more Pikmin. God, one plant in 2 parts has impeded our progress.
Yeah.
What are they feeding these plants on PNF 404?
I love how Olimar landed his ship in the exact place where it crashed. Just for old time's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, look how far I've come.
How fortuitous that you just happened to crash a land in just the perfect landing zone.
God, the Dolphin is a ridiculous looking ship.
Yeah, it's got an egg beater coming out of it. What's up with that?
Yeah. He's got
In
a...
case we encounter any space chickens, we'll be able to handle.
Hey, there's giant space rabbits.
Oh, that's right.
In Pikmin 2.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
If
Hey,
Louis' word is to be believed.
Uh-huh.
According to
I
Nintendo
remember when I was a
canon,
kid, I totally bought that 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, giant space rabbits, of course.
then once you read his journals, You're like, maybe he just got hungry.
You know what similar moment I got fooled by? In Wind Waker, actually. The line on the pirate ship where the guy blocking you from Tetra's cabin says, she may not look her age, but Tetra is actually 35. And I guess I missed the line afterward where he's like, that's a joke. And so I went through my entire first playthrough thinking that Tetra was 35 years old, but just looked like a child.
Oh god.
I was a dummy. Some
She's
would say I
living
still am.
backwards. She's like, oh god, what's that movie where the guy lives backwards? Like he starts as an old man. Benjamin Button.
The Curious Case of Benedict Cumberbatch.
Clumberbatch.
Benedict
Bumberson. Isn't that a Red Letter Media joke where they say his name wrong like 100 times?
Probably.
I think that's just an everyone joke.
I was watching an FTCR video today where they called him Benedict Cabbage Patch.
Yes.
So there's your plug.
Was it in their Wind Waker playthrough? Those hacks?
What Wind Waker playthrough?
Exactly. Hey man, we got here first. So if they want to come on for the last couple, well, they're too late. We won't give their channel a boost.
This is not going to age well, Trey. It's okay. We're never going to get off the ground. It's fine.
You know, for a channel with 14 subscribers, you're real salty.
You talk a big game. Yeah, have you seen
it's
it?
amazing what you can do with only 14 people. Like push a cardboard box.
Yeah. See this?
Remember that time?
Pikmin...
Remember that gamer moment from episode 1?
I remember like it was yesterday.
Yeah, Pikmin is just meant to be an inspiration to us all, okay? Of the power of the real superpower of teamwork.
Yes.
Yeah.
You too can enslave 100 other people to do your bidding. That's what's called corporate America.
Teamwork.
Speaking of corporate America, you guys have seen those new Burger King meals, right?
Oh yeah.
God, the pissed meal, as opposed to the happy meal.
Like, who? I was thinking about it earlier. Like, who wants to go to the counter and ask for like, hey, can you give me a sad meal, please?
Well, I mean, now I do.
Hey, can you get me a piss meal?
check that off the bucket list.
And then I realized, you know, maybe it's not like, maybe it's not a meal to like, because people don't want to like eat food and be sad. So maybe it's not a meal that like is supposed to be for the mood of the consumer, but it's just supposed to represent the mood of the people making the meal. Yeah, this is a meal made by our sad employees.
Art
This is a
reflects
meal
life.
made by our employees who IDGAF.
As someone who used to work for a unnamed bakery that has bread in the name, I kind of feel it. I would love to call all of their bagels the Angry Bagels.
The Anger Bagels.
That sounds like a failed Cartoon Network pilot.
Anger Bagels
Like
sounds like
what was it called? Cartoons?
Oh yeah. Cartoon.
Anger Bagels sounds like a name for like a cute animal name, like Danger Noodles and stuff like that.
Oh,
Spicy
yeah.
Boys.
Yeah, Spicy Boys.
Is that what you could call coral polyps? This
Coral Polyps.
anger noodles. Sorry, I just rewatched Planet Earth 2 on BBC. Sign up for Netflix today. That's our new sponsor. There's an entire episode about coral reefs, so I've got it on the brain.
For a second, I thought you said corporate reefs.
Are they gonna make it?
Hello,
Where are they going?
Give it a
business
couple
coral.
more decades. It'll happen. Ugh.
Business coral. It's just a Pokemon Corsola with a suit. Did you guys ever use a Corsola? What is that, like rock?
I never
rock
did.
Water?
I didn't really. The type and the stats didn't really impress me.
He's got an awesome shiny, though. I love it.
I don't even know what a Corsola is.
Oh.
Good.
I used a Charizard.
Pikachu.
And, no, I didn't use a Pikachu. Because I don't know.
Because you're a hipster.
I think I used a Gloom, or like a Vileplume. Not a Gloom. Gloom was
Nice.
like the second one.
Yeah,
I think I used
Vileplume
a
is the
Vileplume.
final form.
Yeah, I used a Vileplume.
Single part remains. And this is mandatory, right?
Yeah. The
Okay.
final day is mandatory. Honestly, I feel like all the pieces should be mandatory, but I guess they were trying to throw
Wait,
2001
what-
kids a bone
Mm-hmm.
with those.
What's mandatory?
The final part
The,
that we haven't gotten yet.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not mandatory to succeed.
I thought it was.
No, it's purely like it's the most like this isn't needed for liftoff part of all of them.
If you don't get it, Olimar will like happily escape from the planet, but he'll just get back home and be
Yeah.
like in crippling debt.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because you only
Well.
need 25 of the parts or something to succeed, and you need to collect all of the parts except for the final one to even unlock the final one.
Technically, you do go home and get in crippling debt in Pikmin 2.
Oh.
Well, you're not in debt. Your boss is in debt, and
Yeah.
being the good employee you are, you have to fix it for him.
Everyone point and laugh at Louie, that hack.
Once again, art reflects life.
Louis invested all of the company's stocks in Bitcoin.
Louis, you fool!
I thought Dogecoin was the next big thing. Oh no!
Oops.
Well, we're going to the final zone next time. Join us, boys and girls.
See ya.